We've kind of been all over the place with instructors on this one, but we are week 2 of Beat the Trainer push-ups. So your challenge is to do as many push-ups as you can in 60 seconds. You have as many times throughout the week as you need to try to get your max reps you can. Tomorrow, Dorian will be doing it live during the strength class, the afternoon strength class. So if you can join him, he'll do it at the end of class together for some extra motivation. So join us if you can. If you have any questions about that, as always, feel free to reach out to me. But we've got 20 minutes of power yoga together today. So again, feel free to take your shoes, your socks off. Go ahead and take it down to your mat today. We're going to start in a child's pose. So take it to your knees, and we're going to sit our hips back onto our heels. Now you can take this child's pose however you want it today. You can have those knees closed, or you can open them up wide, really give those hips a nice stretch. So go ahead and walk those hands out in front of you. Place your forehead on your mat. And we're going to hold here for a couple seconds, sinking down into your mat. Feeling that nice release in the lower back. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. On that next exhale, we're going to walk both hands over to one side. So walk it over. Try to drive your shoulders into your mat as you take it into the side stretch. Again, relaxing your head on the floor. Take that tension out of the neck. Keeping your hips down as far as you can. Good. And when you're ready, we're going to walk those hands back to center and then walk them over to the other side. Same thing. Drive those shoulders into your mat. Feeling that nice stretch along the side of the body. Good. On that exhale, go ahead and walk those hands back to center. And we're going to press it up into a all fours. So on your knees and on your hands. Make sure that those shoulders are right on top of those wrists here. And we're going to find neutral. So brace that core for me. Pack those shoulders down and back. And now we're going to exhale, take it into a cat. So tuck the tailbone under, tuck that chin, round that spine. And then exhale, take it to cow. Chin comes up. Tilt the hips forward. Inhale, round the spine. Tuck that tailbone under. And exhale. Release it. Feel that nice stretch in the core. Nice and slowly working through this cat and cow at your own pace. Pausing at the top. Exhale. You might feel as you work through this increased range of motion. You're able to move that spine a little bit more each time. Good. One more time on each. Good. And once you finish, go ahead and meet me back to center. Nice neutral spine here. We're going to really engage that core, and we're going to take it into a bird dog. So extending the right arm and the left leg out, squeezing that glute, keeping the shoulders and hips parallel to the mat, and then slowly take it back down. We'll switch sides, same thing. Big reach. You should feel that glute activate as you lift that leg. Nice and slow and controlled here. Think about lengthening as you lift. Keeping that spine centered. Gotta keep that core nice and tight. Couple more here. Good. Last one, make sure you even it out. Lift and pause. And take it back to your mat. Tuck those toes under. We're going to take it into a downward dog. Press through the hands. Lift those hips. Straighten out the legs. Hips up nice and high. We're going to go ahead and pedal it out 1 foot at a time, driving the heel towards your mat. Straightening one leg, bending the other. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the legs. Into those calves. Good. Go ahead and walk the feet wide for me. And then drive both heels at the same time down as far as you can. And exhale, bend the knees, take them back down to your mat. We're back to all fours. We're going to go ahead and take the right arm, reach across and under. Bring that right shoulder down towards your mat. And then exhale, go ahead and open it up. Right arm comes to the sky, twisting at the torso. And exhale, reach that arm back through, shoulder comes down to your mat. Rest your head on your mat as well. And lift and twist, looking up to the sky. Let's do one more on this side, reaching across and under, threading the needle here. And exhale, lift and twist. And bring that hand back down to your mat. We'll switch sides. Left arm comes through the body. Bring that left shoulder down towards your mat. Hips are up nice and high. And then go ahead and take that left arm, reach up towards the sky, looking towards that hand, twisting up the torso. And exhale, take that hand back through. Slowly come down to your mat. And twist. Last time, slowly take that arm through. And exhale, twist it open. Very good. Take it back down to your mat. All right, we are going to go ahead and take it into a deep squat position. So go ahead and bring both feet down on your mat. If you can, meet me here and place your hands on your ankles. If you need to, you can sit your hips up a little bit, but take it as low as you can in this deep squat position. Feet are wide, toes are pointed out. You can rock it side to side if you can. So make sure you're breathing here. And then we're going to slowly take it to a standing position. So go ahead and lift those hips up, straighten out those legs. Hold here for a second, let the upper body fall towards the ground. You can sway side to side, feel that stretch in the hamstrings, lower back, release. Good. Now we're going to slowly roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae. And then we're going to walk it to the back of your mat. Go ahead and reach up to the sky. And hinge at those hips, arms come down. We're going to walk it out into a high plank position. Shoulders on top of those ribs. Hips are down. And then we're going to drive that right foot towards the right hand into that deep lunge. Option to drop that back knee on the floor if you need to. Take that inside arm, rotate up towards the sky, taking it into a twist. So that nice stretch in the hips. And exhale, take that hand back down. Walk Step it back into that plank. Go ahead and switch legs here. Left foot towards the left hand. Back to that deep lunge. Drop those hips. Exhale, go ahead and take that left hand up towards the sky. Chest is facing that left leg. And exhale, take that arm back down. Step it back into that high plank. Lift those hips, walk those hands in. Holding here in that forward fold. We're going to do that again. Walk it out to that high plank position. Right foot, right hand. Right arm comes up. And exhale, take it back down. Go ahead and switch. Left foot forward. Left arm comes up. And take it back down. Step it back to that plank. Walk those hands to the feet. Keep those legs nice and straight. Last time here, walk it back out to that plank. Right foot, right hand. Drop those hips down. Right arm comes up. And exhale, take it back down. Switch sides. Left foot forward. Left arm comes up. Exhale, take it back down. Step it into that plank. Hips come nice and high. Walk those hands back in. And nice and slowly roll it up. Take it to standing. Roll those shoulder blades back and down. Set them in place. All right, you guys, we're going to take it into a leg lift. So go ahead and shift your weight onto that left leg here. And we're going to just slowly lift that right leg up and back down. So toe should be facing forward. I want you to think about lifting the heel to the sky. Now this is a slow and controlled movement. This is not kicking. Okay, slow and controlled. Keep that core nice and braced. You should feel a nice squeeze in that outer glute as you lift that leg. But keep those hips tucked under. Nice and slow and controlled. Let's do 2 more on this side. Try not to lean as you lift. Last one. And we'll switch. Shift that weight over. Same thing. Driving that heel towards the sky. Focus on a spot on the floor for balance. Also make sure that core is braced. Balance comes from the core. Remember that. We've got a balance challenge up next, so that's why we're really activating these glute muscles. They're going to help us in our tree pose coming up next. 2 more on this side. Very good. All right, shifting it back onto that left foot. We're going to start with our heel right on the ankle of the other leg. Okay, and your knee should be pressed out to the side as much as possible. Arms can be doing whatever you'd like here. Starting here, if you can, go ahead and slowly bring that foot towards your shin. Still pressing that leg out to the side as much as possible. You can stay here if you need to with that foot on the floor. Other option is the shin, and then if you feel like you're ready, you can lift that foot above the knee, taking it into that tree pose. Option, slowly take those arms up to the sky. Keep that core nice and tight. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Pull those shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. Try not to shrug. Good. Keep that knee pressed out. Glute should be active. Couple more seconds here. Deep breaths. And slowly release that foot down. Release the arms. Shake it out if you need to. We're going to switch sides. Shifting that weight on the right leg, starting on the floor. Drive that knee out. Place that heel on your ankle. Tuck the hips under, make sure those glutes are active here. Core is tight. And slowly lift. Bring that foot to your shin if you can. Hold here for a couple seconds. Find your balance, find your focus. And then if you're ready, go ahead and lift even higher above the knee. Keep that knee pressed out. Good. And then when you're ready, raise those arms up to the sky. Keep that core nice and tight. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Reset if you need to. Take some nice deep breaths. We're almost there. Good. And exhale, go ahead and release those arms. Take that foot back down. Take it to the back of your mat. We're going to take it into a high plank position. Give me a big deep breath up. Lengthen that spine and hinge at those hips. Hands come down. Walk it out to that high plank. I want your glutes engaged here. I want your core active. We're holding. Nice flat back. Straight line from the head to the heels. Pack those shoulders. Keep that breath flowing in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Fingertips should be facing forward. Hands right under those shoulders. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop those knees. Shift those hips back. Take it to child's pose. Relaxing here for a second. Up next, we're going to take it onto our backs. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and slowly flip it over. We're going to be on our back to finish out class today. Go ahead and walk the heels towards your glutes here. Your spine should be glued to your mat. We're going to slowly take it into some bridges. So arms down by your side. Drive through those heels. Start to lift the hips up towards the sky. Squeeze those glutes as high as you can. And then slowly roll it back. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Those hips should be the last thing to come down to the ground. We're going to reverse it. So hips slowly come up. Spine comes off the floor. Lifting that spine as high as you can. And then slowly roll it back. And release it. Again, lift. And squeeze. Hips are high. And slowly roll it down. And release. Go ahead and take those arms up. All the way back behind your head. Go ahead and drive through those heels. Take it to that bridge. Arms come down in front of you. Drop those hips. We're going to do that again. Arms, hips, arms, and down. Arms come back. Drive through those heels. Hips come up. Arms come down. And lower those hips. Again, arms back. Drive through those heels. Squeeze those glutes. Arms come down. And drop those hips. One more time. Arms go back. Drive through those heels. Squeeze those glutes. Arms come down and release those hips. Awesome job. Bring it to tabletop. Lift those feet off the floor. Nice 90-degree angle at the knees and the hips. Arms are down by your side. We're going to slowly drop the knees to one side and squeeze the core. Bring them back to center. Exhale, bring those legs to the other side. Same thing. And lift. Use that core to control those legs as far as you can down towards the ground and back to center. Side to side here. Nice and slow. Good. Last time on each. Increasing that range of motion if you can. And take it back to center. Arms come back behind your head. We're going to take it into a crunch. Reach those shoulder blades off the floor. Arms come up and arms come back. And lift. Shoulder blades off the floor. Take it into that crunch and back down. Legs stay where they are. You're reaching and then lengthening. Feeling that core squeeze as you lift. Good. Couple more reps and then we're going to hold. Last one. Lift those shoulders off the floor. Reach, reach, reach. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs down to your mat. Arms come back behind you. Relax into your mat. Take some nice deep breaths. Try to lengthen that spine as much as you can. Feel free to stay here. Thank you guys so much for joining 20 minutes of power yoga. Stephanie will be back next week. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll see you next time. Have a great week. Bye, everyone.